Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Means war's coming.
War changes everything.
By order of the Hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
An RPG masterpiece. For those of you who missed it, The Witcher 3 at number 1 blends a rich narrative with an expansive open world. In this game you step into the shoes of Geralt of Rivia, which is a monster hunter navigating complex political intrigue, vibrant cities and mythical lands on his journey. The Witcher's stellar combat, the choices you get to make and the breathtaking environments make it a genre-defining experience. The DLC expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, add even more depth, extending the lore. It is a must-play for RPG fans seeking narrative immersion and exploration at its finest.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Like she did.
Temperance, child.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you. The entertainment. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess Faye.
At number 2, last year, Capcom delivered an iconic survival horror remake that elevated the experience of the original Resident Evil 4 much higher. The 2023 version enhances every aspect with jaw-dropping visuals, refined combat, and intense atmospheres. The same old QTEs are replaced by a slick parry system, making Leon's battles even more dynamic. The revamped bosses and terrifying audio design supported by haptic feedback on the PlayStation 5 then heighten immersion to its max. And despite some content cut, it is a high-stake, heart-pounding survival horror adventure.
Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Sorry, bad traffic.
This is kind of fun. Ahead!
You're kidding.
Yes, the time has come.
Like I told you. I'm gonna get you home safe.
I'm ready to die, Boogie.
Exalt all, Leon, and let it be so.
Not at all. Ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
At number 3, Elden Ring in many ways redefines the open world RPG with its vast, interconnected world filled with dangerous enemies, hidden objects, and encrypted lore. It's a collaboration between Dark Souls creator Miyazaki and Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin, and delivers punishing combat, staggering freedom, and deep customization. Its world, the lands between, feels alive, that urges you to explore and discover. It's a challenging game, but deeply rewarding. Elden Ring invites players to explore its hauntingly beautiful, lore-rich universe in their own way.
We'd make good mates, I reckon.
I bid thee travel the path of the Lord. And once all is done, we shall see each other once more. Now, go forth. Become Elden Lord.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
At number 4, Naughty Dog's post-apocalyptic adventure changed storytelling in video games forever with its emotionally charged narrative. In this game, you follow Joel and Ellie on a harrowing cross-country journey, navigating a world devastated by infection. Its stealth-based mechanics, gripping atmosphere, and heart-filled character development make it one of the greatest stories in the gaming history, with its poignant themes of survival and loss combined with the visuals and the brutal combat. The Last of Us is both haunting and unforgettable. It is a true classic.
What do we do?
You make every shot count.
You see, I believe everything happens for a reason.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
After all we've been through, everything that I've done, it can't be for nothing.
At number 4, Ghost of Tsushima is a stunning open-world samurai epic, blending historical accuracy with a poetic cinematic atmosphere. You play as Jin Sakai, a samurai who must abandon tradition to fight back against the Mongol invasion of Tsushima. The game's fluid sword combat, striking visuals, and an engaging stealth mechanics do elevate the experience. The game's Kurosawa mode is actually a nod to classic samurai films as well, and the sweeping landscapes make it one of the most visually arresting games ever created.
And boots. They know he is coming.
A Western epic, Red Dead Redemption 2, which might just be the finest game ever made, immerses players in a living, breathing world set in the dying days of the Old West. As Arthur Morgan in this game, which is an outlaw struggling with morality, you explore vast landscapes filled with wildlife, towns, and then unforgettable characters that you meet along the way. The game's realism, narrative depth, and stunning attention to detail create an immersive experience like no other game in the list. With an intricate storyline, dynamic weather system, and moral dilemmas, RDR2 did set a new standard for the open world genre.
There we go.
Why are you acting all briggy?
Find your way home. You are free.
We're taking our ashes to the highest peak in the realms.
Ashes?
It was our last wish.
At number 7, the reboot of God of War takes a more emotional, grounded approach while retaining the action-packed combat the series is actually known for. Set in Norse mythology this time, you follow Kratos and his son on a one-of-a-kind journey. The game's stunning visuals, fluid combat, and deep narrative make it a must-play. Kratos' complex relationship with his son adds emotional weight, while the seamless transition between exploration and combat set a new standard for action games.
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
The longer you wait, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
You're next! I'll rip your head off!
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it.
Open the door! We need your help!
This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater.
Can you kill something that big?
The artifact?
Inside. Open it.
Who the hell are you?
I suspect you already know.
They call themselves Trinity. If it's real.
At number 8, in Rise of the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft returns with even more action, puzzles, and exploration than ever before. Set in Siberia, in this entry you guide Lara through never-experienced-before treacherous tombs, snowy landscapes, and ancient mysteries. The game introduces new mechanics like crafting and a day and night cycle, adding depth to the exploration. The story of survival and the discovery, alongside its breathtaking environments, make it a standout in the series. This installment solidifies Lara's role as an action-adventure icon.
Come, your father awaits you.
Not real. I can't give up now. You know there's more out there.
Dangerous things. So keep your distance.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, on the other hand, it simply breathes new life into the beloved classic with the visuals, the modernized combat, and an expanded storyline. The hybrid combat system then blends real-time action with strategic pauses, offering a fresh take on the original. The set in Midgar, once again, the game's attention to detail and emotional depth creates an immersive experience for both newcomers and the veterans. The iconic characters like Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith return reimagined for modern audiences, making this remake a nostalgic yet innovative triumph.
Okay, that was pretty cool. You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. A long time ago, I made a promise, so...
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad.
those who prove worthy, paradise awaits.
And lastly, at number 10, Naughty Dog once and for all concludes Nathan Drake's journey with a one-of-a-kind adventure in Uncharted 4. The game blends superb cinematic action sequences, stunning set pieces, and rich storytelling. You guide Drake on one last treasure hunt filled with moral dilemmas, emotional stakes, and then amazing locations. The fluid gameplay, puzzle solving, and exploration create a polished experience with a beautiful visual style and story that balances heart and humor. A Thief's End is a fitting conclusion to an iconic series.
Real long time. Just you and me. No offense to these guys, but they don't get it.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying to yourself.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Watch out! Look, Nate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. Drop everything. Go home. Live your life. Or we can just end it right here.
There's gotta be another way. I need you on this one.